Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to the attic. Playing this midweek event here. Already got 2 wins, so this is for a cosmetic. If I can get 50 more gold from a win here, I can do a free Kaldheim quick draft, or I think I'm going to do anyway. Let's do a 1500 gem Innistrad Crimson Vow quick draft. I need the lands, right? Put more stuff in my... I'm short on creatures. I can make them fly with the maul. Front row. We got wolves. Yes, we do. Got wolves. How about you? Well, got a number of choices here. Race with Maul the Skyclaves. Kind of like Sparring Regimen. Maybe we'll just reduce that Paxson Pup to a mere memory. Next turn I can just blow it up. Probably the best. Blocks. All my 3-drops. Trade off this professor at this point? Yeah, probably. They don't go for it. Worried about instant speed +1/+1 or something. Ah, they were looking to take a trip to the Sky Mall. Trip to the Brawl Mall. I'm going with the Sky Mall. Hey, opponent mulch only got 1 land. Unusual. My experience, that line ain't great. You turn off ain't great. Guess I can block the sharpshooter. Singleton, so they've used up their Blizzard Brawl. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Let's draw 2 cards off of that. I think that might be the ball game. Deal damage, combat damage. This would eliminate a lot of the combat damage if I'd cast the other side. But once again, we're just short 1 land. It's like, who went first, right? It is a 2-attack game here in the air. They're pretty dead on land. Drops the big damage. They cast Collector. Alright, well, let's prevent all the 1-drops. Right. That makes the taxidermist a 4/4. Yeah, but you're dead in the air. TAKM. By drawing way more of your deck. There are 38 cards left in deck. We're at 49. I guess, yeah. I'm gonna cast a Mila as an extra backup here, but didn't need it. Okay, let's do a draft. We've accumulated 0 viewers on the live stream. So yeah, if you're curious what the cosmetics are, it's for an uncommon. Right. Is that even on the mastery track too? There's the greens. Maxed out the greens already. Okay, it's not on the mastery track anyway. Work our way towards this lovely sleeve of Olivia's attendance. People think of this new toolbar, the Blade, as they call it. People liking the Blade? Actually, we could do a traditional draft. Except I'm up in Diamond right now. I'm kind of curious if I can get to Mythic. I'm gonna go home and play with my brother, Broby1 Kenobi. Some of you have seen on the channel before. For the holidays. And oh, that built up pretty quickly. Alright, let's record this as a real video too. Hey, welcome to the attic. Manadad here. Drafting hard werewolves, it looks like. The Howling Moon is our pack 1. Maybe we can wheel this Weaver of Blossoms. Or the Lacerate Flesh. But yeah, if you're going to get this, pick one, pack one, I think is where it's at. Otherwise, Thirst for Discovery, really good value. I mean, the blue is pretty strong here. Biolume Egg. Arm the Cathars, Pitchblade Trainee. People probably go into blue-white out of this pack, which will be good for us on the wheel. Evolving Wilds, obviously not too bad to pick up. Lots of bombs worth splashing in this format. See who we're up against. They've fixed this now. We can actually see who we're up against again. Lothleth. Is it Lothleth character? Jason Scott. The Bud Guy 12. Okay, well, Flame Blessed Bolt. Pretty much the best card in the pack. I do think these Griffwing Cavalries are pretty good. Screaming Swarm, Wash Away, like all decent stuff. Stitched Assistant. The Wolf Strike, I mean, we could go hard green. Try to stay open, but I think we'll just take the Flame Blessed Bolt. That was back. But we could look at this pretty, even, oh, then we get a Braid, wow, and a Bleed Dry, 6/3, so a rare and an uncommon taken out of the pack. But we're better than a Braid or Bleed Dry. No reason to move out of Werewolves yet, although we've just got a good red removal start, so we don't have to be green. All the small things. I'm sure there's a joke in there. I don't know what it is. I'm not even going to touch that name. Alright, let's see. I feel like red-white Markov Waltzer is pretty good. The Reckless Impulse. Nobody wants this rare. Might just take a flyer on the Waltzer. White ends up being more open than green, as it is in this pack. This guy's just been a house when it's been cast against me. I think I've had it in 1 or 2 decks, but I haven't gotten to play it too much. But I've definitely played against it and been absolutely stomped by it. So there's plenty of decks that have very little defense against flyers. And then buffing up 2 creatures, including itself. Wow, is Thalia still in the pack? Kind of a non-bow with our removal, although this is pretty inexpensive removal. I'll take Thalia. Yeah. Well, we can splash white anyway. I mean, there's Diagraph Scavenger is great. There's the Heirloom. But I think we know we want to be red, and we're leaning towards white all of a sudden. Based on what we're getting past. So yes, we take the 2-drop. I do like these Griff Riders and like a red-white aggro build. The Shield Basher is obviously good. You can get as many Lumber Knots as you want here. There's our Snarling Wolf. Like the first good wolf we've... It's not even a great wolf. It's the first decent wolf we've had seen fit to pick. I'm just... The white seems to be flowing better. Okay, so now we've wheeled the Perish Blade Trainee, and we've wheeled the Lacerate Flash. I think I'm going to take the removal. If we don't end up red, I guess I'll regret that. Now it's just sort of none of these are good. We could take the Bat. And we take the Nurturing Presence. And if we take the Lightning Wolf, it is a wolf. Bleeding Spirit, we're happy to have. Lantern of the Lost, we'll build our vault. Graph Reaver, no thank you. Markov Waltzer number 2. That cements us pretty good into red-white, but I think Howling Moon did not work out. Looking like. I'm liking this red-white aggro thing we got going. Markov Waltzer number 3. I mean, at this point, do you think we can wheel it? The Celebrant? I mean, we might wheel the Celebrant or the Epicure at this point. Or the Shield Basher, or the Ancestor, so... Yeah, alright. Well, I haven't played with Markov Waltzer very much yet, and I think now I will definitely be able to draw it most games. But it is 4-drop. It is a vampire, but the dominating vampire. Any other vampires yet? This is not really that good of a card for limited. More of a mono red. I'm kind of on the reckless impulse here. I know I shouldn't sleep too much on these Perish Blade trainees, but they were going around late the last pack, so now it's between the Belligerent Guest and the Griff Rider, I think. Be good with the Waltzer. This is good with the Waltzer. Alright. That's the vampire side. Honeymoon Hearse. One tap creatures. I mean, we're looking pretty creature heavy. Try it. Or the Fearful Villager. The Villager can be good. Oh, so the Rallier or the Unholy Efficient here. Or Griff Rider number 2. We're just on the flyers. The red-white flyers deck. I'd rather play the Shield Bashers than the Wolf. Guy dying to a braid, it's a real feel bad. So this guy dies to a braid too, but a bit stronger, I think. We got the Piercing Light, or we got the Epicure. We got the Daybreak Combatants is also quite good for training purposes. Blocking creature also. Non-bow with the oh yeah. First Ancestral Anger we've seen. We could get on the Ancestral Anger train here. Oh, glad we did. That will. Rapidly getting our Thalia out of there. Trainee. Pretty much have playables. Downheart Martyr. Yes, please. Not the best deck for it yet. We have one spirit so far. Can be a game winner, the right deck. I like where we're at with the flyer. Seeing a lot of bad rares late. I think that's actually a sign it's a pretty savvy pot of people. Drafters. Well, this is not a great pack for us at all. You just rare draft. I do like this card. I like that rare drafting here better than the Piercing Light. Will we ever splash blue? Maybe. Wow, the double strike or the cavalry. We're pretty set on 4-drops though, so I think the double strike here. I like the Wedding Invitation in our deck too. Petal Celebrant. There's a rare draft. The Demonic Bargain has a terrible win rate, but I played it a couple times. It's you know, if you got 1 or 2 removal spells in your deck and you really need it, so you could go really hard on the Hearse thing. The Nurturing Presence is good for the Catilda. And there's always Wedding Invitation. Don't have one of yet. Maybe 2 Hearses is too many. I'm going to go with the Nurturing Presence here. Not really much here. I'm going to put Skylar straight to the sideboard. Something like Thalia might end up in the sideboard. 14 creatures. Daybreak Combatant. The Sure Strike. Not too heavy on 3 drops, but we couldn't fit one more in. And I'll always take a Wedding Invitation. The Hearse or Shield Basher number 2. Really heavy on the 4 drops already. We'll do the Hearse, or should we take a Heron Blessed Geist because we don't really have another 5 drop? We're smashing. Piercing Light, hope not to play it. Maybe Invitation we might run to. Don't really have a bomb we're digging for. We count Catilda. Put that wolf just in case. It magically appears. Weird, I feel like there was a pick we didn't get. Does it just automatically give you your boot? Alright, so I don't think we want to do 2 Ancestral Angers. If we had just gotten a 3rd, I'd be all about it. So that moves our non-creature count down quite a bit. I cut one of these guys. We really don't have much to deal, like, maybe we should bring in Bloody Betrayal because we can't really deal with if the air gets too saturated. We can just get shut down. That's the problem with these training decks. No, 1 Wedding Invitation. Definitely could cut a land. Adamant Will. I don't have a terrible amount of combat tricks. There's 3 spirits. Our other option, instead of Bloody Betrayal, we could bring in this Beguiler. We do have another Nurturing Presence we could bring in. Just to give Catilda the best shot. We take out Thalia. I think. Great card. Really ruined the opponent's day. Okay, we'll keep Thalia. There are cuts here. We add them at will. Do we go down 2 lands? We've got the Sundown Pass to help with the fixing. Pretty heavy on white. A little heavier on the white mix. I think sometimes you get punished for going down too many lands. Maybe the Daybreak Combatants aren't all that in a bag of potato chips. Can be good with the training if they snowball. They're good with flyers. Okay, I'll keep them. Cut 1 Nurturing Presence. Well, let's try it like that. And stick around for the matches. What's up, Needle? What's up, Caleb? You think I should have been in blue, Needle? There were definitely some packs that had a lot of blue. Guess we'll see. Up against Maze of Life. Big fan of Corn. Classic 2-land, all our bigger drops hands. Traveling Minister, we would have liked to see one of those. But this is a tap land anyway. I have a target for Nurturing Presence. Not really a 2-drop. We gotta put down a 2/1 flyer on an empty board, probably. Maybe we could put down the hearse. That's not getting powered up soon, anytime soon. Alright. Ollie is good. Ollie should slow them down a little bit. Although they're green-white training deck, it looks like. Oh, they got a circle confinement. Okay, well you had to pay 3 for that. So take that. Gain a life, smack me for 2. Maybe if I get a 1-drop, I could 1-drop hearse. Huh. Bring me the trade. I'm gonna block it. Pretty good chance at combat tricks. Well, the Ripsaw, that's RIP us. We can get this Beguiler down. It's gonna be slow, but we can eventually start tapping down whatever they put the Ripsaw on. Oof, that's a bomb. Attack, that's not correct, I think. Unfortunately, no, because I have to pay 1 for the shield bash. They're going to hit back so hard. Yeah, 3 life every turn. This is not good. I don't main deck enchantment removal. Not how I roll. No blocks. Yeah, they can just draw a card every turn. Doesn't seem like a race I can really win. We're gonna try. Now I'm flooding out. What did I put this on? Shield Basher? What are they least likely to kill? I'd rather them kill the Shield Basher before they kill the Griff Rider. Plus this could maybe get another point of power on the Griff Rider. The Honeyman Hearse is a 5. Oh, but then we can't tap. Oh, great. Okay, looks like we're taking another big hit here from the Parish Blade trainee. Please gain 3 life. Please gain 3 life. Nope. Such a good limited card. Just does whatever you need it to do. Wow, they're gaining trample. Well, I won't block then. I rip a good creature off the top here. Lacerate Flesh. Wow. Can't kill what I need to kill. Huh. I need to leave 2 creatures up. Means I either attack with the Shield Basher or the Griff Rider. Or I hope to only take 5 next turn and just get in with the team here. Okay, they went for the drawing of a card. That's good. I didn't really consider they could make it a 6/6. Gonna sacrifice a forest? No. Alright, let's fire this up. Hope they don't have instant speed removal. Even if they do, we're not quite dead. Let's just happen to draft all the Valorous stances. And just deal one more damage. Can't believe they haven't dropped another creature. There we go. Now we're dead any number of ways. I can still give their Perish Blade trainee trample. So... Huh. That's the turn. Oh, they moved it to the flyer, eh? They give that trample, it's just game over. Guess I should have sifted for blood at that point. I could have shocked that. You'll get Miracle? Nope. Alright. Hard to beat Glorious Sunrise, but we did lose to it slowly. Never got our Markov Waltzer. What you gonna do? So Caleb, you're behind on the set, but are there any rares or things you've seen you want to draft around? There's definitely rares that it's, I think it's just a mistake to pass in this set. So many bombs. That 5/6 flying vampire just wins games. Wallbreaker Horror. Averbrook Caretaker. Lena and Halana. There's ones if I get them in pack 3, I'll just like completely switch my deck around. Try and fit them in. Up against Jim. When did Jim join? Pretty sweet. Sweet name there, Jim. Guess I should have taken more 1-drops. Maybe we should have looked at the deck in between games. Make sure I'm recording. Opponent thinking hard about what 2-drops to do. Okay, Reckless Impulse. Well, that's about as good as we can hope from their Reckless Impulse. We drew a 2-drop. We got 2, 3, 4 here. One that has no interaction, that'll be pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay, well, we have this thing, a 3/3. How many hits are we willing to take from it? Maybe we just drop a turn. Yeah. We'll take a hit from it. Turn we could Wedding Invitation to Braid. And likely chance they don't get a 4-drop, we can train up the trainee. Okay. That was a waste of a Rending Flame, really. Now we got this guy. Or do we think they're just like... heavy on removal? They're just throwing out Rending Flames. Nope. Pass right away. Oh, they don't have any combat tricks. Unlikely to have them. That's rough. Right out into a sweet 5-drop. See what we draw. We have one Lacerate Flesh in this deck that can deal with that. Otherwise, we're just in a race. Cards in the graveyard. Opponent's deck works perfectly if they just draw lands. Oh, I think we can take 4 here. Silent okay. Just to make it extra difficult on us. We win this race. Somehow it feels like they're not out of removal. Fortunately, they got a blocker down. So we've got 3, 3, 3. We've got 9 plus Matilda damage. If they just don't have a blocker, they do. They can hit us for 7. I think they're worried about the mana kill spell in white. An attacker spell. Ho! Could be the ball game. I'm playing this right. If I'm playing this wrong, I'll wish I spent that on the celebrants. Oh, they do have a pump spell. On with gun. So we're dead on a crackback. We have to leave back the fleeting spirit. We don't get to train up the trainee. Ooh, just attack with the waltzer. Their only good attack is the celebrants. We can dig for days and days here. A lot of mana, a lot of blood. Oh, that's aggressive. Well, if they've got the pump spell, they've got the pump spell. Don't know how we really beat it. This is our best hope here. Spell, sure. Well, my plan didn't rely on that creature surviving, so actually it did because it's a spirit. Dang it. We just missed, didn't we? Oh, and it has protection for vampires. Yeah, they drew the card they needed. Alright. You guys are watching what not to do. Oh yeah, Tox Roll Beginner, that's a great... Yeah, Beginner's Needle saying Tox Roll is a very good card. Oh, you had it stolen though? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would be salty twice in a row. Two different opponents. Maybe we do put in the Bloody Betrayal. Maybe these waltzers just aren't that great. I thought we had a good shot at being a good red-white deck here. Red-white aggro. They flooded a little bit on that last one. So maybe the hearse comes out. Bring another piercing light. Bring the bloody betrayal. Definitely, I think stronger competition in the evenings. Sometimes play in the mornings. But the kids are awake. My brain is at a better peak then too, I don't know. Okay, well, officiate into the presence. Maybe get some lands off the impulse into Waltzer. Good work. Be ranking down in Diamond with this deck. Pull off, I guess, 4 straight wins and come out with a positive win rate on it, but doesn't seem that likely. Let's Pitchblade in turn 2 instead, I think. Depending on what we see from opponent. Gonna be blue-white deck. If you see blue-green, you should be scared at this level, because that means they were the only blue-green drafter. They got all the good blue-green stuff. Not usually a good deck, but people at this level, if they're playing it, they know what they're doing, I think. Blue-black is probably the most likely here. And that's, again, another one, exploit deck. You see it. This level, yeah. There's one to be scared of. Well, hopefully we're in the loser's bracket here. So... this presence. I hope to have a flyer when the Waltzer comes down. Could have attacked there as a free attack, but back to our opponent here. They hit land number 3. And I hope not to fire off this reckless impulse. But, adjust. Okay, we do not have to. Can't do that and hold up the piercing light. Darn it. So they probably don't block here. They probably know we got something up our sleeve. Oh, they do block here. Thanks, opponent. And we know we're going to draw a land here. So yeah, let's reckless impulse. That was 2 lands. Oh well. We didn't want to draw 2 lands in a row anyway. Blood crazed socialite. Here. I'll try to race this, that's good. Oh no. That's bad. Land. Well, we can empty our hand here. We actually get an attack with the Efficient. And we get the mana to pump it. Draw land next turn, we pump, attack. Yes. Rider. Changes things a little bit. Let's see. If we pump here, attack, it probably just gang block the Efficient. That might not be bad though. I'll attack. We can kill the Socialite with a Gluttonous Guest. We lose our Efficient. We do that. Want that pump and hexproof spell? I don't know. Oh. So unfortunate. It doesn't really matter. They're gonna block the Griff Rider no matter what, so. Problem is they can make a 4/4. They can turn that Gluttonous Guest into a 4/4 flyer next turn. Just hit their flash color. Vile Spawn. Oh, see, look, it's the black, blue / blue green. We do that. That is a sorcery speed. We got one turn here, but they're going to make a 4/4 flyer. Well, they got multiple blockers. They kill the Markov Waltzer. They have to block one of the trainees. Is it worth trading the Waltzer for the Spider? I guess it is probably at this point. How many creatures they got in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They aren't breach creatures. Alright, we're just going to stay on the aggro plan here. Uh-oh, it's pausing. They have another instant effect. Four eats the waltzer. Ooh, it's a tense one. Check the chat. Any ideas, chat? Are we gonna run out of gas or just squeak by here? Oh, right, that has reach. Okay, so they don't lose the spider. Okay, that's a good block for us, actually. Whew, okay. Opponent did the math. And they lost. Still in it here. I know Needle watched my greatest comeback video, Forgotten Realms. Came back from 0-2, rip off 7 wins. Of course, I had some serious bombs in my deck. That one. How you guys doing tonight? The dinner time where you live? Anything good? Had beet pasta tonight. Special recipe the man and mom came up with. About eating pasta with a pesto made out of roasted beets. Quite good. Alright. Keep this hand. Hopefully we'll draw into something with the invitation. Boy, Piercing Light is terrible against the Snarling Wolf, isn't it? Guess if they pump, and Piercing response, steal their turn. Daybreak Combatants. Yeah, we need a 3-drop. I'll take it. We need to make sure we hit that 4th land for our Waltzer. Combatants with the Geist is pretty good. And there's that 4th land. Sometimes it happens for you. Yeah, we'll just we won't do a trade. Take 6. Thank you very much. I'll take 3. Just what kind of blocker they put down? Dawnheart Disciple and a Toxic Scorpion. Nice. Okay. So we're still on the Waltzer plan here. We have to double block on that. And Marin, sure. I believe I'm winning the race here. Make them lose the Hook-Hand Mariner with the Abrade. I think that's what I want to do, so let's do the Wedding Invitation just in case we draw something that changes our plan. No. Not considerably. To pump this up to 6, I guess I lose my Twin Blade Geist. Desperate Farmer. Yeah, unless they've got some crazy removal. We do 6 unopposed. Damn. Poor opponent. We just like got a great curve out there. Kind of ran out of gas, but it was too late for opponent. Oh yeah, it's rainy where you are. You know, I heard there were some crazy storms going on the west coast. That's where you are. We had actually heard thunder here on the east coast. Maybe it's just storming everywhere. Got that crazy weather going on these days. Speaking of crazy weather, so I read something. It was on Reddit, I think, so who knows if it's true, but they said like the childhood years of Charles Dickens were like some of the snowiest England had seen in like 1,000 years or something. And his vision of Christmas, of course, is a snowy white Christmas that has influenced everyone else. So maybe Christmas is not as supposed to be as snowy as we all think it is, but the media has just always been influenced by Charles Dickens. See? And that's the kind of thing, well, Charles Dickens stories that you only get if you're watching the live stream. Okay. We'll keep it. Well, it has a slow hand. We would be in good shape, I think. Go for damage on the board. Mana. Axe. Fearful Villager. Take care to come in with their 3/3. Ew. We shall not block. Wedding Invitation. Tempting to do that and then see if we hit a land. Ew, look at that. Okay. So we could nurture the efficient. With the spirit unblockable. Pump up the rider. Or would we just rather have this on the rider? Maybe we just rather get the parish trainee down. Alpac Piper. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Yeah, I feel like this kind of is a must kill since we drew that spell. Now we're in a bit of a bind here. We can trade the Fleeting Spirit. We don't have we only have 2 cards in the graveyard. Let's not trade off the Fleeting Spirit just yet. I feel like we've got some good air war here. Play the Infestation Expert. Mana for the Efficient. Wow, they didn't even wait around. I think we had 7 there. Alright, anybody who's stuck around this far, getting a treat, watching a comeback. Three and 2, I should probably just resign the deck. If I was just playing for to rank up. I want those gems. As many gems as I can. So I try to play on the cheap. Yeah, Needle, you're right. I definitely had lethal in the air, right? Because I had 4 power just on the rider alone. They were tapped out. That was a pretty good top deck, I think, there with the Flame Blessed Bolt. They weren't able to stabilize with the Alpac Piper. Okay, what kind of hand is this? This is a Thalia hand. Well, we got all creatures. Give me that one more white mana. Oh, and it's a blue deck. Haha, it's a blue deck. Let's get that Thalia down. Maybe we can slow him down. He's limited. You just don't see as many like heavy spells decks in limited. Well, okay, we didn't get our 3rd land. This is looking not as good. 3rd land with Daybreak Combatants and these guys is good. One has a 3rd land. They mono blue. Dream Shackle Geist. Oh, this thing is so annoying. Like a spell on a creature. Coming at you, Dream Shackle Geist. Keep the Thalia tapped with the Twin Blade Geist here. The Twin Blade. Yeah, up against the Flyers deck. Tapped out. We might draw a 4th land and then start being able to get rid of these 4-drops in our hand. So, let's get that guy off the board now. I haven't seen this a ton in draft. It looked like there was a decent card in Alchemy. Oh, they're just done. Wow. How'd they get down all the way to 6? Alright, see, it's good we didn't resign the deck yet. Needle, are you my good luck charm? He's rolling. Rainy evening's a good time to play. Are you also playing at the same time, Needle, or are you just full attention on my games? I don't blame you if you're also playing some Magic at the same time here. My brother does a lot of putting on other streamers at the same time. I find it distracting, but no, he's a better player than I am, so maybe he knows something. Another Thalia hand. Bloody Betrayal. Bit weird, but we'll see. I kind of want to get Twin Blade Geist and hope to draw that 3rd land, and then they break. It is in black. They got the 1 black mana removal. Bad. Yep, they do. And they would have been able to do it to Thalia anyway, so. Let's get down the Griff Rider, I think. How many Gift of Fangs they've got? Welcome, Vampire. Uh-oh. We want to be able to steal that. I don't think we want to play Thalia yet. Go ahead and double strike this up. Returner not casting low drops is good for us. Yep. Yeah, I think we just kill it here if we draw. No, we don't draw. Draw the land. I have to go for the double strike here. I mean, actually, we could have trained it up. Maybe that was a bad play. We trained it up, and we could have gotten a jump block maybe with the piercing light. Yeah. Oh, this is looking like the end of the line here. Okay, well, protection from vampires is something. Yes, we can keep that land. I'm gonna take a hit from this Depraved Harvester. It's rough. And lacerate it. Rides down. Ooh, okay. Yes, equip that, please. Huh. Could steal that. Draw a card. I think I'm better off getting a big attacking force here. No tax. I can get them, draw them in. Whip up that bride's gown, please. No. Just plugging up the ground with all those cards they've drawn. I'll celebrate. Gold with Blood Crate Socialite. Yeah, it's just not looking good here. I mean, this is such a bomb right here. Like, really a must kill. Unfortunately, I did not kill it. Alright, so take 9 here. Alright. Any reason I'd want to chump? I think so. Diagraph Scavenger. Now I have a really uphill battle. What can I get? What can I get? Just lands. Huh. If I steal that, they don't block it. They'll block Catilda. I could steal the Geist, that would pump my Catilda and give them fewer blockers in the air. That's hardly lethal, then they just crack me back in the air here. I think I'm just toast. Maybe I needed my Catilda to die, then do this move. Plenty of blockers on the ground. There's lifelink. Yes, go ahead, draw another card. If they just all attack, they've probably got me. Enough luck there. Well, I'll have to block him there. A free kill there. Taking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, plus 5. So yeah, I'm just dead. Oh well. Still came out with a positive win rate on a very, very difficult start. So, take one last look at this deck. Another thing my brother does that I don't do is he just like spends so much time in between each match fiddling with his deck and the balances between everything. Ain't got time for that. I'm a busy dad. So, I don't know. Ancestral Anger might have been good if we know we were going to draw the Twinblade Geist and Nathalia a lot. A Celebrant. Waltzers were good. Maybe having 4 4-drops is just too many. I think we do wish we had more Lacerate Flesh, like stuff to take out big things. Maybe Adamant Will would have been good. I don't know. Maybe another Nurturing Presence for when we got the Catilda. Have to say, I don't hate this build. Probably performed about par though. We're up in diamond here. Getting a positive win rate and almost all our gems back is pretty good. Let's open some packs, see what we got. Yeah, I'm 85% complete on Crimson Vow. Dorothea. There's a Markov Waltzer in that pack. If I draft and I open stuff that I like wish I'd gotten in draft, I'm always like, ah, how can you beat the pack I opened? There's a braid. By invitation only. Love to see that. It's very constructive playable. Please get in Brawl. And the Hamlet Vanguard, which does not seem to be constructive playable. People thought it might be. Okay, well, thanks for joining me here in the attic. Remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios. Chilling at home with the TV on, Needle. Alright, Needle, it's late here, so I'm going to go to bed, but appreciate you dropping in. Always great to chat with you. Hope you